The question "Am I obese?" is not a question to throw around lightly, because you wouldn't ask this question if you don't have any problem with your weight. If you are overweight, you are definitely facing the risks of obesity, but if you are already obese, then you are certainly at a dangerous risk of facing all kinds of health problems and complications. On the contrary, if you are a little overweight, you can live a little longer than your heavier peers. A person can be both overweight and obese, but it is also possible to be overweight and not obese. Thus, if you've been asking the question "Am I obese?" then you've got to read on and find out if you are really obese. Am I obese? To answer this question, it's important to look at what obesity generally is. A certain news article stated that almost 50% of the USA states are now suffering from the obesity epidemic, as more or less 23 states do not have the policy or any initiative to combat or solve the problem. But what is exactly the problem? A lot of people have a basic grasp on how a person really gains weight. Eat a lot and burn a little. To say it in other words, you gain weight when you take in more calories than what you actually burn. However, many people seem to find that losing those extra unwanted pounds is an exceptional challenge. This is perhaps because in our society today, we have very little time to cook good and healthy meals and do physical activities. Most of us do jobs that require very little physical activity. In addition, many are lured to eating at fast food restaurants and cable programming that does nothing but keep us sedentary. However, a good wake-up call such as asking the question "Am I obese?" might just do the trick and get us off our couches and do something really physical outside. According to some studies, we can determine how healthy our weight is by getting our BMI, or the body mass index. To get it, we need to measure our weight in pounds and our height in inches. Square the height and divide the weight by the squared height. The result is the fraction we need multiplied by 703, which is the conversion factor. The result we get is our BMI. Your BMI will tell you if you have a healthy weight or if you're underweight, overweight, or obese. If you get 18.5 or less, then you are underweight. If the BMI you get is anything from 18.5 to 24.9, then congratulations, because you have a healthy weight. However, if your BMI is between 25 and 29.9, then you need to be careful because you are already overweight, but you should not panic because you are not yet considered obese. Now, if the result you get is more than 30, you should definitely know the answer to the question "Am I obese?" So ask yourself the question "Am I obese?" If you found out you were, would you be willing and motivated enough to change your lifestyle? It's not simple to leave our old habits and develop new habits. In fact, you may badly need to get your weight and food habits under extreme control. However, once you've found out that there is indeed a problem, you will realize that it's a lot easier to fix.